Gaffer, you've just walked into the room with a massive smile on your face. How's training been for you?
Always smiling, Jay, you should know that. Good, mate, yeah. No, the lads have had a good day today, out of possession day. Taking on some good instructions. A lot of stuff, a lot of the work on the opposition we do. And then obviously it'll be down to what we do. But no, it's been a good day already. Lads are bubbly, in good spirits, like they have been all week, to be fair. And coming to the end of the week now where, we obviously want a positive performance and take some points.
As head coach of an EFL club, how do you find, with the Saturday Tuesday games, find the right amount of time to coach the players as well as focus on each individual team?
Well, to be fair, the Tuesday game for the lads who played at the Virtue Trophy, look, it's not a disrespectful thing, but we've got other worries to worry about rather than games like that. I think it's good to showcase our academy. There was a couple of young lads who made their debuts and finished the game more or less with every player on the pitch, an academy graduate along the way. And our focus is League One, if the truth be known. So Tuesday we had a training group, the lads who played on Saturday. Then they had a rest day yesterday, all of them, and then obviously back to it today. So the Saturday, Tuesday games are difficult, but when you mix it up a little bit like we have done, and give the kids an opportunity, the 21s an opportunity, lads who need games opportunities, that's more important for me as the head coach to do that. And listen, we want to win every game, of course. Obviously, unfortunate not to win. I thought it was going to be 1-1 and go to penalties, but I thought the lads equipped themselves well. Two young lads, Charlie Hughes and Joe Gilbertson, who made the debuts, that's what the club's about as well. But yeah, all focuses on the starting 11, 12, 13, 14 players to get a positive result on Saturday.
We play Wycombe Wanderers again. We played them last month in the Carabao Cup. Do you think we could take any learnings from that game, or do you think it'll be a different entity?
Well, he changed the whole players, didn't he? Duffers that day in 11 changes. He'd already just been in the building, so he'd only trained them a couple of days. I think he's finding a formula of whose best team and whose best players are. We know what Michael's teams do, which we come up against, obviously, of course. The last couple of games they've drawn one, lost one, and he won in the cup. So again, probably just getting used to him as the manager and the players getting used to the players. But our focus about what we do. If we perform to the levels that we performed already this season, I thought we were excellent away at Plymouth. Getting a good point and get back to basics of what we did. With the 11 and 12, 13, 14 players that have been playing and out the team, and get the performances right. Then I think we can match anyone in the division, let alone Wigan.
On last Saturday against Plymouth Argyle, we stopped a run of 3 consecutive defeats. Is it all about returning to winning ways?
Why did you have to bring that up? No, all joking aside, yeah. Look, sometimes in football a week can hurt you, but it's gone, it's done and dusted. It's moved on from it very quickly, because that's the main objective for me as the head coach, is to do that, and the players. You're right, we've had a positive week up to the Plymouth game. We've had a positive week after the Plymouth game, so it all bodes well for a good weekend. And we've got 2 good home games, 2 good teams, 2 tough teams in different ways. But look, listen, if we want to try and keep climbing the table, these are the games that you've got to go and perform to the levels of expected and take some points.
You mentioned we've had a really good week. How is the squad looking in terms of availability?
Yeah, all good, mate. As I say, we've got Cal Wright back, we've got Foxy back. So again, we've got a big squad with the youngsters in and around. Obviously, we can only have 7 subs, which we know. So yeah, there's lads chomping at the bit to stay in the team, get in the team, and get in the squad. But that's what we want. It's competitive along the way with the group. And as long as we keep doing that, then that gives me a bit of a selection headache for the weekend. But yeah, they're all fit and firing and ready to go.
How is James Carragher and Terry Francois?
Yeah, so James is not far off. He's doing a lot of grass-based work now with the physios and with Jack. So we'll hopefully have him back next week, training with the group, I think. And then Tyrese is not far behind. I think he may be involved a little bit tomorrow, just small training. But if not, definitely the following week. And then Baba's obviously we're going to miss Baba for a few weeks, which we missed over the weekend. So he's going to be a little bit wild with hamstrings. So yeah, look, these things happen. Injuries come and go, don't they? But we've got a good enough squad. We've got a decent sized squad to fulfil that. And yeah, when everyone's back, it'll be a much needed boost for not just me, but for everyone.
Do we also have a diagnosis on Ryan Trevor?
Yeah, Trev's not going to be, he's going to be out for a little while. We're just waiting for the real diagnosis, but he's going to have to get an operation on his thigh, which he's had some calls with the medical team and the surgeon and whatnot. We've had to liaise with Brentford, so that's not good news for Ryan. We're disappointed in that, but I think it's the best thing for him going forward. He's going to need an operation on his thigh. what that looks like, we don't really know yet, but he's going to be out for some considerable time. And once we know how long that'll be, we'll keep you informed on that. But he'll be sadly missed because he's been excellent.
It's really disappointing news, and we all send Ryan our best wishes for regardless of what happens. And finally, we're back at home at the weekend at the British Community Stadium. It's been a place which has been a fortress in the first couple of games. We fell to a defeat against Cardiff last time around, but how important is it that we rediscover that form almost?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's on the players. Listen, I think the last couple of games, after the Cardiff one and then the Wycombe one was disappointing because there was no one there. It was quiet when it was a cup game, but I think the way our fans have been with us at home of late, especially the games that we've won and drawn, have been right behind the team, and we're going to need that again the weekend. I know it's up to us and the players to put the show on for them to keep rallying, but we have made it a bit of a fortress, and there's one slip up in the league in Cardiff. We were a good team. We know that them goals could have been definitely avoidable. So if we're solid and resolute, which we expect to be on Saturday, and our fans behind us, then we're open for a positive weekend all round.